Yeah, welcome back, man. 5-minute rant extended version. It's music and motivation. And basically what we do is we just grab a song and dissect it, strive to find something motivating or some inspiration from it. And today, I got Fabulous, man, off that Young OG project. I know it's a throwback, Gone for the Winter. I know it's a throwback, but trust me, through all the clever and witty shit this brother said, he dropped some major jewels, you know what I'm saying? And I want to get into it. Hey, yo, I love when in the first 4 bars they get into it or they say something that make me be like, yo, rewind that. Pay attention, man. Uh-huh. Be your last in the jungle. When you mumble, nigga fumbled. Huh? He said, huh? Listen, brother. First and foremost, the first bar he dropped, straight serious. It means urgency. Shit is real. Any day could be your last in the jungle. And we all know that to be true, man. People die every day. And you don't know when you're going to die. You don't know when the expiration date is. You know what I'm saying? You ain't milk. You ain't no eggs. You know what I'm saying? You ain't a loaf of bread. So what I'm telling you is, get it done now. Whatever it is that you want to get done before you go, get it done now. Get it done now, because you don't know when your time going to come. Straight up. So what I got out of that first bar is urgency. That's why he said it first. He like, shit, this will be your last thing. But that's not even what I really wanted to get into. I wanted to dive into, they say you can't do it because the last nigga fumbled. The resistance. You call them haters. I call them the resistance. I don't even use the word hate no more because I understand the way the universe works. It's a negative force. If you putting out positive energy, there's a negative force. And that force is always going to be this. I just call it the resistance, straight up. But the resistance is going to say that you can't do it because the last nigga fumbled. And by the last nigga, they probably speaking about themselves. Just is what it is. You a rapper? Yeah, I used to rap too, but nah, man, that shit ain't going to work for you. You ain't going to make it here. And then you make it. You know what I'm saying? They probably told J. Cole that same shit. Like, yo, you wasn't going to make it because, like, nobody makes it out of North Carolina. Like, and then he made it. And then he's, like, super big. And he doesn't even need nobody to give him beats. Pretty sure Fab from Brooklyn. I know there's a million rappers in Brooklyn. They like, brother, you not going to make it. It's what the resistance. It's the way they mind is wired. Their mind frame is wired different. They're the opposite side of the force that you want. I thought that was just tough, man. Because the reality is, a lot of these people, a lot of the resistance that I'm speaking of, they close to you. They might be family. They might be friends. But the reality of the situation is they exist. And the fact that they exist means that you gotta pay attention. You gotta be aware. You know what I'm saying? You can't let it affect you. You can't let nobody affect you. I remember the episode of Power where Ghost was like, you can't stop me. He was telling everybody you can't. He's like, nobody can stop me. That's the force you gotta have. Because the resistance will make you feel otherwise, brother. I promise you, that make you feel otherwise. So I just thought that was a major gem in terms of metaphorically, utilizing a football reference that you gonna fumble because the last person fumbled. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. You know how many times a running back carries the ball? Even if that same person fumble, brother, even if you do fumble, keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Keep trying. Keep trying, man. Because it's going to work eventually, man. Because you know what? That positive energy is going to outweigh that negative energy. That resistance, yeah. This positive energy destroys the resistance. Straight up. But there's another part that the brother gets into, man. Yeah, so let's check it out. Why? Moves. Those fake moves may work. Make my plan A work. Brother, my plan A, pardon self, my plan B is another way to make my plan A work. First and foremost, you got to science up what he said before that. He said, maybe there's no time for what may work. There's no time for what may work. You know what I'm saying? We only got time for what's going to work. And you know why it's going to work? It's going to work because of that work ethic that you got. The word is self-explanatory. It says, Work. You want it to work. The only way it's gonna work is if you work it. It's really self-explanatory, but no maybes. You can't come into anything that you're doing doubting yourself. No time for what may work. It's gonna work. You gotta put that in your head. It's gonna work. There's no time. And you know how you do that? You know how you do that? Because you got a plan B. But you know what? Your plan B is another way to make your plan A work. So in all essence, what he's saying is you got to predict these obstacles. The resistance, yeah, you got to predict it. It's going to come. But you already got something in play for it. It's a plan B. You got a plan B. You got an audible. Since we talking about NFL metaphors, you know what I'm saying? You got an audible already. You got a plan B to make your plan A work because A is to win the game. So you got an audible. So how you going to put yourself in a position to win the game, man? At the end of the day, I mean, I don't know if I even got to dive any more deeper into that. But having a plan B and a plan C and a plan D that all supports your plan A, there's no way you're not going to win. There's no way you're not going to win. So understand that whatever it is that you're striving to do, it's going to be trials and tribulations. It's going to be resistance. It's going to be the resistance. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be obstacles and you're going to have downfalls. Brother, that's just a part of the game, man. You know what I'm saying? But don't worry, because you're going to have a plan B. Be prepared. That's what I got out of that. Preparation. Have a plan B, have a plan C. It's 26 letters in the alphabet. You got 25 other ways to make that plan A work, brother. Figure it out, sister. Whatever it is, do what you got to do. But make it work, man. Don't doubt yourself. Don't ever doubt yourself. And don't ever believe in the resistance, because they're going to make you doubt yourself. That's what they there for. They did. That's what they there for. They there to make you doubt yourself. You know why? Because they doubt theyself. But guess what? You a champion. You a champion. You persevering, you proving them wrong is actually going to help them out, because they're going to see a light in themselves that they didn't see, because you're going to be shining so bright. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, most people who are the resistance, they're going to tell you can't do something because they can't do it. Or let me rephrase that. They think they can't do it. So they think because they can't do it, they equating themselves to you. So they like, well, if I can't do it, then you can't do it because we friends or we brothers or we cousins. But then you do it. Now what? You just put a battery in their back. Now they think that they could do it. Trust me, man. Positive energy, positive motherfucking energy is definitely contagious. That being said, man, I'll see y'all next Monday, man.